Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is day 5 of the college series, so thank you for watching. If you've been watching every single day, I really appreciate it. So we all know the transition to college can be hard, especially when you have so much more freedom and more time to do everything that you usually have to do in high school. So I'm going to be giving you things that I do to stay on track, especially now that I have a job and I'm a part of a couple organizations on campus. The first thing I have to stress is use your syllabus. Honestly, that is like the big key. Use your syllabus. What I do is when I usually get your syllabus before class even starts, but what I do is I take all those dates from the syllabus and I input them either in my planner or in my calendar. So checking your syllabus and especially like writing it down somewhere is very important, which leads me to my next point of use a planner or a calendar. These are very important because you're going to be very busy. You might want to put your classes that you have during the day in your calendar. You're going to want to put, if you're a part of any organizations, you're going to want to put when you're meeting in your calendar or what events you have to go to in your calendar or you're interested in going to in your calendar. Or your planner, and putting that along with things that are in your syllabus so you know when your homework is due is very important, or any assignment is due, because that way you know what you have to get done in order to be able to go to parties and things, especially at a HBCU. You know, there's something happening every day, so you want to make sure that you get your work done so you can enjoy your free time, or so that you can have free time. So my number one tip for having so much free time in college, you might have one class at like 10 o'clock and not have another class till 1 or 2 or something like that. It's definitely, don't go back to your room. Go to the library or to somewhere where you can do your work. That way you're being productive during your day, so that at the end of the day when there are events happening, you are free and have gotten all your work done and assignments done so that you can go to these events. And I don't know why I'm losing my voice. That's something that I do, and it's very important to me, especially as an apparel major. If you have things to get done in apparel and textiles, if you're taking a design course, you're definitely going to have to put in work after class. And so you're going to want to go in between classes to get help, because Miss Bia, who's teaching, I think she's teaching tailoring this year in Apparel Design 1. So you want to go in between class, after class, before class, whenever you have time before she leaves at 4 o'clock to get your work done, so that she can help you, because you're not going to be able to do everything on your own. And this goes really for everything. Honestly, if you have work to get done, just go somewhere and get it done so that at the end of the day you can have fun and enjoy whatever thing might pop up on campus. So I definitely do not suggest you going out and getting a job off campus for your first semester, at least the freshman year. I definitely think you should look for on-campus jobs, because you don't have to worry about transportation, and you don't have to travel too far when it comes to time, and especially because they'll be understanding of your school schedule. Because if you work, like for instance, I work at the mall, and sometimes your managers might not be that caring about events that you have going on campus, or I mean, they care about, you know, my schedule, my classes and everything, but when it comes to outside things that I have to do, that's not important to them. So you really want to think about that when it comes to looking for a job. But also make sure that you get a manager that's understanding that school comes first, that they're helping you when they want you to graduate. They don't want you to stay at a retail job working with them, and have to be very understanding that, you know, the big point, school comes first. You want to graduate. You want to get out of there in 4 years. And I'm grateful to have a manager that's very caring about that and very understanding that school does come first to me. And even me as an out-of-state student, especially with the virus that happened, she was very understanding of me having to go home during breaks and things like that, because Your parents are not sending you to school to get a job, basically. They're sending you to school to get a degree so you can get a better job than the one that you're working part-time. When it comes to getting community service hours, I know that's very important, at least at NCCU, because we have to have a certain amount of hours to graduate. So definitely look on Engage and Handshake for opportunities happening on campus. I know I get a lot of my hours from the Women's Center and volunteering in the alteration shop on campus, so unique. So definitely look into that, because they're really serious about those hours, and you are going to need them to graduate, and you want to get them done. Like, the faster you get them done, the better, because you won't have to worry about it junior or senior year like I do. Another tip I have, which is something that I honestly need to work on, is communicating with your professors. Definitely go to their hours, their office hours. That's something that I don't do too often, and I really want to work on doing more, because outside of my department, I don't really talk to many other professors on campus. And that's something that's really important, to build connections, because you are going to eventually need, letters of recommendation, and you want to have someone to go to get those letters. So definitely try to build a connection with your professors, because even then, if you miss an assignment or need help with something, they're able to help you. And if you go to their office hours and become a known student to them, then they'll be more willing to help you out in the future. Okay, so definitely try to get involved with organizations on campus, because that's really important. It's a great way to make friends and make connections, and there's tons of different ways for you to be involved in organizations in a way that would benefit you as well. If you're a business major or something like that, there's many different organizations that you can work more on the business side. If you want to work more on the creative side, you can be like the marketing or art director for that organization. You never know what can come in handy, and you never know how these organizations can benefit you just by being a part of it. They might have connections to other things, or other people, other students who have been a part of that organization, and alumni. So it's a good way to network as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope these tips were helpful for you. And continue to watch the rest of the series. We only have 2 more days left, so keep watching and go back and watch the other ones if you haven't watched already, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.